A power failure at the ground had fans stacked outside the venue, which delayed many from seeing the lap of honour for retired Geelong favourites Cameron Ling, Cameron Mooney, Brad Ottens and Darren Milburn. The Cats unfurled their 9th flag for their adoring fans, which underlined their strength. 3 premierships in the last 5 years. Richmond had lost 14 of the previous 15 against the Cats, including the last 7, while coach Damien Hardwick said the 59-point pre-season victory at this venue against Geelong was irrelevant. One of 3 inclusions, Matthew Stokes got Geelong on the board in the opening seconds.
You can see quite a few of them down there, but Stokes is still able to win the footy and kick a goal.
From short range, Tyrone Vickery replied for Richmond before Joel Selwood set sail at the other end.
Advantage paid and taken by Selwood. Can't go long for goal. Could go short to Hawkins. He decides that with the breeze, that will be a cinch.
What about that?
Oh, he just summed it up, didn't he?
Brett Delidio's long kick with the breeze set up a sitter for Jack Riewoldt to put the Tigers in front. Josh Hunt and Tom Hawkins unbalanced the ledger Geelong's way midway through the term.
He's got one to his name now.
As Cats coach Chris Scott pushed the player names around to counter the Tigers' tactics, Dylan Grimes got away with pushing off the padded post.
That's the point.
Surely it went through.
No, well, even if it didn't go through, Grimes put his hand on the post and pushed himself back into play, so it was an obvious point.
Paul Chapman finally opened his goal-scoring account for 2012, while Stephen Motlop judged the breeze to perfection.
Motlop is a speedster. How's the kick going to go? Crowd willing it on. It holds up in the breeze. And Ponty Antley got there.
That's their 12th mark for the quarter. Geelong, Richmond have not taken a mark, and that's the Geelong we know, Lynchy. That was just power football.
And he turns around and drills it.
In a quarter lean on goals, it took a turnover to produce the 3rd.
Oh, look at that.
Hawkins, not bad off the side of the boot. Stokes will just wait, and he had the shot himself. Could have given, but he got instead.
At half-time, Geelong 7-3-45, Richmond 3-6-24. Vickery was in the wars straight after half-time when he hurt his shoulder. Robin Nahas took advantage of a turnover to get the Tigers back in the contest.
He's a bit of a threat here. Nahas, even more of a threat. Need a goal, Tigers. And they knew it. Nahas provides.
Running into the breeze, the Tigers dominated possession and cut the margin back to 7 points.
Slashing stuff from the Tigers. Sean Grigg doesn't give, doesn't want to make a mistake. 3 bounces, runs it in and kicks the goal.
Frustrations for Hawkins. 2 consecutive set shots hit the post.
Another poster.
That's hit halfway up the post. That's a big roost from 55, 60 metres out.
Geelong fans then raised their beers to Duncan.
2 goals for the season for Mitch Duncan. Not a problem with that one.
Nahas converted a free kick into his 2nd major before he offloaded to Daniel Jackson on the boil.
Here's a big kick for Daniel Jackson. Took his time and got it right. Oh, yes, he did.
The Cats stemmed the Tigers' onslaught when Motlop locked into the Geelong gust to goal.
Steve Motlop, that's exactly what he wants to do, and he does. Strikes back for the Cats.
Matt White caught the same wind flow to get Richmond rolling in the final quarter.
Has to be right of centre.
Well, it's right of centre. How far right? It's come back beautifully. The advantage of sitting back and watching from the bench and knowing what you have to do. Matthew White delivers.
Nathan Foley then turned the match on its head.
Foley decides to go it alone. It's up in the breeze. The element's playing a part. It's there. It's home. And it's level.
Alan Christensen swiveled to move Geelong more than a kick clear inside the last 9 minutes.
Christensen, he's got up again and kicked the goal.
From there, the Cats held on to keep the streak going against the Tigers. Full-time Geelong 11-9-75, Richmond 9-11-65.
Yeah, we had a tough day. I mean, the Tigers had a couple of good wins this year, and we just we had to make sure that we got back to a couple of basics this week. And I mean, we didn't get it perfect today, but we're getting back on track.
Charles Christian, Big Pond Sport.